Inside the factory, high-speed machinery precisely cuts and fills the dough. The samosas are then rapidly in the samosa factory, the process begins with the arrival of fresh potatoes, swiftly moved by automated guided vehicles to the processing area. The potatoes are rapidly conveyed into the high-pressure chamber. A massive burst of steam separates the skins in milliseconds. Next, the peeled potatoes are fed into this industrial dicing machine. Razor-sharp blades chop them into perfect, uniform.
Thousands of precisely diced potato cubes rain down onto the conveyor belt, ready for the next stage of their journey.
The freshly diced potatoes are fed directly into these massive pressure cookers, where they are quickly steamed before being mixed with spices.
This sample of boiled potato cubes meets our strict texture standards.
This vibrant array of spices, including turmeric, chili, cumin, and coriander, is the heart of the samosa filling.
The heart of our samosa, the spices, must be perfect. Observe the quality, the aroma. Only the finest ingredients are worthy.
The perfect blend begins with these freshly milled spices, central to the samosa's distinctive flavor.
This is how it's made. The crispy samosas start here, with a massive infusion of vibrant red chili powder for that perfect flavor. Thousands of bright green peas are automatically stirred in this massive industrial wok, the first step in creating the perfect samosa filling. The colossal paddle slowly blends the ingredients, creating the thick, golden filling essential for the perfect samosa. Here inside the samosa factory, the finished potato filling is poured into these large stainless steel cooling bins, ready for the next stage of mass production. The first step is adding the flour, pneumatically pumped to ensure precision in the mass production process. Inside this industrial mixer, precise amounts of water and golden oil are sprayed directly onto the fine white flour to begin the kneading process.
Here in the samosa factory, mass production starts with achieving the perfect elastic texture in these large industrial mixers.
Excellent elasticity. Ready for the folding machine.
Here in the samosa factory, the dough is fed into the sheeting machine. These heavy rollers compress the dough, stretching it into a perfectly thin, continuous sheet.
The secret to the perfect crispy samosa starts here, with this continuous sheet of impossibly thin dough moving at high speed.
The stainless steel nozzles descend, precisely depositing the spiced potato and pea filling into the awaiting dough strips.
Inside the samosa factory, complex mechanical arms precisely fold the dough over the spiced filling, creating the perfect.
In this macro shot, the mechanical crimpers seal the edges, creating the tight seal necessary for mass production of these crispy samosas.
The samosas move along the conveyor belt, their soft dough perfectly folded into uniform triangles, ready for the next stage of mass production.
The crimping on this one is tight. Perfect seal. Update the QC report.
The newly formed samosas are rapidly transported to the industrial fryer, plunging into the bubbling oil to begin the cooking process. Inside the samosa factory, the mass production of crispy samosas. This is how it's made. The samosas are submerged in the deep fryer, where the oil bubbles vigorously, turning the dough from pale white to a perfect crispy golden brown.
Here at the samosa factory,
precise temperature control is key to achieving the perfect crispy texture.
The samosas are submerged in the industrial fryer, where the hot oil quickly turns them a perfect golden brown.
Excellent. The texture and color are exactly what we're looking for. Mass production has never compromised our quality.
Welcome inside the samosa factory. As the crispy shells emerge from the hot oil, the excess drips away, ensuring the perfect texture.
Inside the Samosa Factory, intense heat and pressure combine to ensure
To achieve that perfect crisp, the samosas pass under these high-powered air knives. The pressurized air blasts away the surface oil, which is then collected below.
Here inside the factory, it's all about mass production. Thousands of crispy, golden samosas move along this endless cooling stream.
The temperature is 90 degrees Celsius within safe parameters. We're maintaining strict quality control standards here at the Samosa Factory.
Here in the factory, every crispy samosa passes through this high-tech X-ray scanner. The green outlines confirm they are safe for consumption.
To maintain consistency, this high-speed robotic arm precisely identifies and removes any imperfect samosas before they reach the packaging stage. Exiting the cryogenic freezer, these golden samosas are instantly flash frozen, locking in the flavor and creating that signature frosty coating.
Inside the Samosa Factory, mass production of crispy samosas, how it's made. Once fried to a perfect golden crisp, the samosas are bagged and sent down this chute to the main packing line.
The final step in the process involves this high-speed taping machine, smoothly sealing thousands of boxes every day.
The print quality is crisp and the seal is secure. Looks perfect, Elena.
To keep up with demand, the Samosa Factory relies on these meticulously lubricated chains, moving the delicate pastries toward the fryers.
The productivity graph shows a 15% increase this quarter. This allows us to optimize the samosa mass production even further.
Inside the Samosa Factory, mass production begins the moment the ingredients arrive.
Here at the loading bay, efficient teamwork ensures the freshly made samosas are quickly moved from the production line onto waiting delivery trucks.
Inside the Samosa Factory, mass production ensures thousands of crispy samosas are made fresh every hour.
From the factory floor to your table, we're making thousands of crispy samosas every day. Here's how it's done.
A look inside the Samosa Factory. Advanced automation allows for the mass production of the
Inside the Samosa Factory, witness the mass production of these crispy delights, showing you exactly how it's made. Inside the Samosa Factory, we ensure every pastry is fried to a perfect golden crisp, revealing the steaming hot, flavorful filling inside. Inside the Samosa Factory, mass production means perpetual motion, as thousands of crispy delights are fried and packaged nightly.
The highest quality spices perfected for mass production.
The Samosa Factory's quality control is paramount. Everything checks out. We ensure perfection.
From a microscopic perspective, we zoom out to the factory floor. Automated machinery precisely.
I have found the perfect ratio.
Mesmerizing sight as thousands of freshly made, crispy, golden samosas move along the conveyor belt in perfect formation.
Inside the Samosa Factory, mass production of crispy samosas. How it's made.
A critical step in the process is replacing the large spool of film. The worker expertly threads the new
In the Samosa Factory, thousands of crispy samosas are packaged daily. The automated labeling arm ensures.
From the scanning of the barcode to the high-speed conveyor belts, this factory churns out thousands of crispy samosas every day.
Welcome to the frozen storage area of the Samosa Factory. Everything here is kept perfectly chilled to ensure quality and freshness.
The texture must be just right for mass production. Right. So if we adjust this part, we can improve the consistency. Understood.
Here in the factory, we produce thousands of crispy samosas every hour, starting with the delicate folding process before they head to the fryers.
Inside the factory, thousands of these perfectly shaped samosas are deep fried and prepared for packaging every hour.
Digital verification complete. Move to the next batch.
As the main lights dim, the security system takes over, but the mass production of crispy samosas continues uninterrupted. Inside the factory, automated machinery folds thousands of crispy samosas every hour before they are deep fried to golden perfection.
The perfect crunch followed by the cool burst of mint chutney. We produce thousands of these crispy delights every single day right here in the factory.
From the bustling street stalls to the efficiency of the factory floor, the process of making these crispy delights is fascinating.
The process begins with the automated rolling of the dough, quickly filled and folded before cascading.
Line is running at peak efficiency, Elena.
Looks perfect, Rajiv. Maximum yield, excellent quality.
Teamwork makes it happen.
Couldn't agree more. Outstanding job.
Inside the Samosa Factory, mass production of crispy samosas. How it's made.
From the exterior, the factory buzzes with activity. Inside, the automated lines produce